Hi, it's me, Wonderful Ida, and today I am going to give you a behind the scenes look into upgrading my studio space. So I don't have my own room for my studio. Instead, it's part of my living room. My couch is over here and my studio is right here. First thing you should consider when deciding where you put your desk or you set up your stage is where is your natural light source. You don't want to be fighting against any window light, and you want to make it as simple for you as possible. So the best way to do that is make sure that your desk or set is facing the window. So as you can see, my window is right here, and then my office is right there. I definitely suggest that you get removable wallpaper, because what it does is it allows you to change up your office, especially if you're renting your place. You don't have to worry about messing up the walls, or you don't have to paint, and you can just tear them down if you don't like them anymore. So I'm going to be putting up some new wallpaper. I got my light in last week, so I'm going to be playing with that, and I'm just going to walk you through the process of how I'm going to upgrade my studio to my new look. Okay, so I'm going to start off by just cleaning off my desk, which probably should have done sooner. This monitor is very handy while I'm working, but I always have to get rid of it while I'm filming, so it's nice that I can just unplug the back and take it away. This is something I have part of my office that is easily movable. It just has wheels, so whenever I film I just roll it over to the side. So I'm just gonna roll it over. And I feel like this needs to be lower too. I want it like down here. I'm gonna make it Ida height, because I noticed during my Zoom calls just the bottom of it comes in, so I want more of it. So my lovely light. If you notice, this is actually part of my logo as well. I just love it so much. It's harder than it seems. So I've got everything out of the space. The wall is now clear, and it's time to start putting the wallpaper up. You can see that I already put some on the bottom here, but I'm just gonna start going up vertically until about this shelf, so I don't have to move the shelf, and that way it'll be the end part of my studio. So I've got my wallpaper, I've got my scissors, and my squeegee. So I'm just pulling down the back piece just ever so slightly as I move down. So the wallpaper is up and it looks pretty sweet. It's very blue. I like it. So now I just gotta clean up this mess and set up the area. All set up and ready to go. Now it's just time to write some YouTube scripts so I can use this set in my next video. I've been using this set for a couple months now and I'm loving it. I want to show you how I set up my lighting and what I've learned from filming in here. Let's start with the lightning bolt. If you've seen any of my recent videos, then you've probably seen this light. This is my new LED colorful light, and with it, I like to use it to stand out from my background. So let's turn that one on. See if it's on this wall. Not so much, but there we go. Next, I'm gonna add my backlight. Yes, I know I'm going backwards on this, but let's make everything look behind me good, and then I can just bring in one light in front to light me. For my lights, I use these LED panels. They're LED 660, and I really love them because they're very bright, and they allow me to control my lighting really easily. Doesn't it look good? All of a sudden it's bright. So I want to show you how powerful this light is. This is 100%, and then it goes all the way down to 1%. So the range on this light is great, especially when you're filming. And with my backlight, what I do is I put it behind me to the left. So I'm gonna set this one up. So I've got my lightning rod, got my blue light, got my backlight. All that's missing now is my key light or my front light, my main light that's gonna be coming from in front of me. What I like to do for these is sandwich myself between the lights. So I have the backlight coming from the left, the front light or the key light is going to be coming from the right, and then my camera is off to the side. And I'm just creating a nice sandwich with me in the middle, sandwiched between some beautiful light. So there's my stand. I store all my lights in the bubble wrap just to have some extra protection with them. I already have my basic layer of diffusion. I like to use white because I like clean light. So I have that on the LED, but I like some extra diffusion. So I'm going to use parchment paper and some C47s. These are called C47s if you're on a film set. So if you want to know a fancy name for clothespins, C47. It's a little bright, but remember, these are adjustable. So I can adjust it to fit the light. So you can see the setup. So I have my key light, my front light coming from the front, my backlight from the side. It's positioned towards the ceiling, so it reflects this light from the ceiling and bounces back on me nice and softly. I have this light. It's like kind of an accent light so that it draws your attention to something other than me. Plus the colors, you can see I have blue in the back and yellow over here. Blue and yellow are on the opposite side of the color wheel, so they create a nice contrast look, so it's not all the same color. Now let's talk about lens selection. I like to switch between two lenses. So I have a wide angle lens, which is my 28-70, and this is great for any kind of demonstrations. And for my talking to camera shots, I like to use my 85 1.8 lens. I set it right to 1.8 so that the background looks a little bit more blurry, and I really love the look of it. The thing with this lens though is it's a fixed focal length lens, meaning you can't zoom in and out. So you just have to set the camera where you want it. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that it gave you inspiration to set up your own home studio. And if you have questions, please let me know in the comments below. Until next time, peace!